What's up, everyone? It's your boy Sticks. I'm just gonna go over the trade that I did. Well, that was swing trading in particular stock uh, since a few weeks back. This was actually on May 3rd, so pretty much last month. Um, it was all on just one stock. It's JNUG. This was on my large account, but I did swing the same stock on my 2.5K challenge account. So I'm taking an account starting from $2,500 and taking it all the way up to $25,000, um, just trading stocks. So for this is my large account. So I had a small trade here at 950. I'm sorry, at $7.02. I bought 950 shares. It did start, but remember, this is a swing trade. So whenever I swing trade something, I'm actually trading it for about, most of the times it's 2 to 3 weeks out. If I see that it's made a large move, then I go ahead and see how it looks. If it's too parabolic, then I go ahead and pull out, and then, based on what the chart's telling me. Anyhow, so I bought in at $7.02. I got my buy signal here. Went ahead and got in 950 shares. Remember, this is the stock, not the options. So I got in 950 shares. It did go down a little bit towards the end of the day, but that's okay. The buy signal was correct. I just got to get used to looking at the buy signal for the longer time range, not for the day. So here, as you can see, it went all the way up to 712, only 10 cents, not a lot of move, but anyway. So I still had my good buy signal. There's no reason for me to pull out. It didn't dip that much. And then here you see it spike to 738. And you see I got my sell signal right here, and I pulled out at $7.37, minus 950. Again, this is the 5-minute chart. This is the 1-minute chart. And if I do it like this, it'll be faster. Oh, why isn't it showing? That's odd. Oh, here it is. There it is. $7.37 minus 950. So when it started to dip, I got my sell signal here. Unfortunately, it actually reached this line, this trend line here, and then it dipped back down. But my sell signal was good. I pulled out when I got the sell signal, and I always follow my signals. As you can see, it was the good signal. If I would have held, of course, I would have made a little bit more, but that's okay. No big deal. Still came out. It wasn't that much, but And then the other trade that I did was here. That very same day, it dipped, and I saw that it was going up. Then it dipped again. Here, I went ahead and bought in only a very small amount, 250 shares at $7. This is again for a long term, and I'll explain in a little bit why I see this as why I held it, what I held it for this long, what gave the impression that it was going to be that long. As you can see, I got my buy signal here. I went in just 250 shares, and right here it dipped some more, still around that same price. Another 250 shares. This brings my average between the $7 and the $6.85 or 86. So that's 500 shares total so far. And then it's going. I see that it's starting to make its move. I go ahead and I'm patient here. I'm waiting. See, this dips again. It's not ready. As I say in the chat room a lot, it's not ready. It's not done cooking yet. Let it cook for a little bit more. So it dips down more. Still stays around the same level. And then it dips more. Here I get my other buy signal. Now here I went ahead and got in a little bit deeper, 720 shares. So I have a total of 1,220 shares. This one I bought it at $6.65. So it brought my average down a little bit more. And I hold it. It dips down to a low of $6.31. This is still not my limit. This is still not my stop loss, my mental stop loss. So it's dipping a little bit more. And then it goes back up, dips again, goes back up. The usual thing that it does. Now, mind you, I went in 720 shares on May 21st at 8:30 a.m. All right, and I am anticipating this move to be week, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks out. So again, May 22nd, 23rd goes by, 24th, 28th, because the weekend, I think this Memorial, or yeah, the 28th right there. Nothing happening, and then all of a sudden I see that it's okay, starting to make its move. I'm hanging on right here. And then look at it go. Watching it. Now at this point, I'm looking at the chart on the 180 day, and it's telling me wonderful things. It's showing lots of movement, lots of things happening, and I'll explain them in a little bit. So it gaps up somewhat, and as you can see here, June 3rd, exit 1,220 shares at $7.90. My average was $6.98. I want to say, I can't even remember, 95. To be honest with you, I don't want to make up numbers because I really don't remember. But it was like $6, between 6.8 and 6.9. So basically a dollar. So at 1,220 shares, multiply it times 1, my total profit was 13. I have a picture on that on my Instagram, by the way, at Stick Straits, but it's 1,300 and some odd. So it was a $1,300 profit. Not bad for a swing trade. Again, this is just money that I'm using that's just sitting there because I don't trade with 100% of my capital, the capital that's in my account. All right, so not bad. Of course, as you can see, it reached a high of 8.73. So from 790, if I could have held here, that could have been another dollar. That could have been another point. That could have been almost $2,000 right here, maybe more. That probably would have been like almost, yeah, like 2.3, 2.4 grand. This is the 1 minute. Let me just show y'all in the 1 minute. Gosh, I bought in 250. Sorry, going so fast. I just want to get to the 180-day chart so I can show you guys. I bought, here's the other 720, so total of 1220 between 250, 250, and then 720, 1220. And then finally it shoots up. Oh, what's this that I've drawn? Huh, interesting, huh? And boom, rockets up. And look at that gap all the way up there. Finally, here I get my sell signal. I jump out, and of course it goes up. And I even called this out in the chat room that I know I'm going to get out right here and watch it go up because it still looks strong on the 180-day, but I'd rather lock in profits. I could always go back in. That's not a problem. If I see the opportunity, I can always go back in, but I wanted to lock in profits right away. You can never go broke taking profits. I'll tell you that right now. So that's it for that one. Now let me show you the 180-day chart. That's not it. Well, that is it, but it's the one I wanted to show right here. 180-day chart. So as you, I don't know if you guys can see that better. Let me just make it larger. As you guys can see, I have drawn some lines here. Disregard all this stuff right here. This is for something else. But this line, this line, this line, these are good trend lines. All right. So specifically looking and concentrating on this part of it. without looking at everything else. All right. So looking at this, it's making a triangle, waiting for that breakout, and sure enough, it skyrockets. Let me show you why else I saw a potential here. Bear with me. Well, look at that. This is 180 days worth of JNUG. All right. Notice something that I have circled here. Here, here, and here. So these are critical points. These are very strong points of support. JNUG has always seemed to go up and down, right? Which is what I look for. You want volatility, otherwise you don't make money if a stock is flat. So it does its little waves up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Within those up, downs, there's bigger up, downs and up, downs, right? So JNUG has always seemed to hit this price range between $6, sometimes even lower, really it's between $5.50 to $6.20 here. But because it's actually gone lower. If I go back, you'll see that it's gone even lower. Let me do just to show. I'll show it here. No, I think it's even lower than that. Or I think it's even farther away than that. Let me do 3 years, 1 week. Oh, well, you can't see it. Anyhow, let me go back to 180 day. Sorry, got sidetracked. All right. So it's hit a support. This line right here is a very strong support. Hit it, went up, hit this line. And again, this line here, none of this is permanent. These are just for my notes. Okay, this is like if you look at someone who's taking notes in a classroom, this is me taking notes on this stock. All right, so it hit this line as a support, went up, came back down, hit it again, went up, came back down, hit it again, went up. As you can see, between there a bunch, came down, hit it again, or almost hit it again, and then came back. It's going back up. So that's why I have this price range as a very crucial, very critical point, because I know that if it touches this, odds are, history tends to repeat itself, odds are is that it's going to keep on going up, or it's going to bounce off of that and go up. Even if they're between all these big spikes, there's little spikes, right? So even between all those little spikes, I know that this is good and this is critical. If it breaks this and it continues to go down, then that's a problem. That's an issue, and then I won't be looking at this ETF to trade during that time that it's doing that. All right, so that is a reason why I saw JNUG as a very good opportunity. JNUG is one of those stocks that I love to trade simply because there are a lot of times when it's going to give you these big jumps that are from $8.50 all the way up to 11. So that's quite a move right there. From here, from $6.30 all the way up to $7, that's like a whole point right here. So if you have 1,000 shares, there's $1,000. This is so easy to swing. Like all of these are easy. Even if it only gives you 300, $400, that's okay. Slow and steady wins the race, right? So that's why I love trading JNUG, and that's why I saw potential right here. All right. Also, I know I keep saying that I'm going to leave the chat room in the description. I am going to leave the chat room in the description. I promise this time around. Just know that you have to be 18 and older to join it. All right. That's just what we have it set as, and we hope you respect that. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what type of videos you guys want to see when it comes to day trading. I will be going over my 2.5K challenge swing trade, which was basically identical to this, just a much smaller size, but there's a crucial reason why trading with 2.5K it's a little bit harder. But yeah, thank you so much. Have a good one.